Shri Durga Sharanam. Welcome to watch the live telecast from Belur Mutt. Today is the holy Navaratri's Navami Tithi. Shortly, the evening Aratrikam will begin on the Puja Mandap, where Devi Durga's Mahishasura Mardini image is placed and worshipped. A large number of devotees have assembled the premises of Belur Mutt today, as on the previous days. Today, in the evening, after concluding the regular Sandhya Aarti in the main temple dedicated to Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, the Sandhya Aarti for Devi Durga is about to begin in the Puja Mandap. All the items meant for the Arati are placed on the Puja Mandap beforehand. Sandhya Aarti is performed at the fall of darkness. It is accompanied by rhythmic beats of traditional percussion instruments and often along with singing of devotional songs. To the presiding deity, the worshipper offers light and incense, water and clothes, flowers and hand fan. These items represent symbolically the 5 elements in the universe: earth, water, fire and air, and also ether or sky. At the time of Aratrikam, the deity is gracefully awakened, and being pleased by the worshipful surrender of the devout, the deity blesses the gathering. Arati, Aratrikam, or even Nirajanam as it is called, is an eye-catching part of the ritualistic worship of a deity. It is the Hindu way of honoring a guest, a teacher, a guru, and also a deity. God is invoked and installed in the form of a deity as part of a special puja. We honor the omnipresent God by honoring a consecrated image of God. Arati in front of the deity is an expression of our love and reverence to God Supreme. Today is the Maha Navami Tithi of Durga Puja. Devi Durga is worshipped in the form of Mahishasura Mardini. Her face radiates a firm resolution to subdue the evil and protect the good. In her Mahishasura Mardini form, the Divine Mother is seen as having 10 arms, wielding a weapon in each arm. Devi Durga rides a furious lion. The Mahishasura is depicted at the foot of the Divine Mother. He is viciously shouting and attempting an assault on the Devi, but the piercing Trishula of the Mother is preventing him from moving forward. In the Aratrika ceremony, usually 5 upacharas are waved in front of the deities. The first is Deepamala and Karpura Deepa. Lighted lamp is the first upachara, which is of two kinds, a large Deepamala and Karpura Arati. This is followed by the second upachara in the form of Arghya Jalam in a conch shell, which is followed by a cloth and then a flower and finally a yak tail fan, chamara. These items represent 5 fundamental elements with which the universe is created according to the Shastras. Thus, Aratrikam is a way of reiterating our faith that everything is permeated by the power of God. Mother of the universe is an omniscient, omnipotent power. It is an omnipresent reality which creates and nourishes the whole universe. Durga Puja is a long tradition, a century-old tradition. The puja was instituted at Mutt by none other than Swami Vivekananda. This year, this long tradition has completed 125 years. Most revered President Maharaj of Ramakrishna Mission has arrived on the Puja Mandap. A large number of devotees are here to witness the evening Aratrikam. Along with the Purohit Maharaj, Brahmachari Shaumitra, 2 other monks of the Ramakrishna order will perform the Aratrikam to Devi Durga. Before the Aratrikam begins, some preliminary purificatory rituals are to be performed. The procedure of Arati requires some preliminary rituals of purification. The priest first cleanses himself by achamana, by uttering mantras. He performs certain nyasas and then he prays. Thus, the priest gets ready for the Aratrikam. There are 3 Maharajis on the Puja Mandap for performing today's evening Aratrikam to Devi Durga. Before offering each article, Purohit has to purify it with prokshana by sprinkling drops of sanctified water. Aratrikam will be accompanied by ceremonial bell on the left hand. Snane dhoope cha naivedye deepe vastre cha bhushane Ghantanadam prakurvita tatha nirajanepicha. This is the injunction of the tantric scriptures. With the sounding of the conch shell with 3 long blows, an attendant at the puja mandap will announce the beginning of the Arati, and then while ringing a small bell in their left hand, Purohit Maharajis will successively offer the articles of worship to Devi Durga with clockwise movements in their right arm. Aratrikam will be performed with mainly 5 items. First, lamps, Deepamala and Karpura Deepa. Then with Arghya Jalam in a conch shell. Then cloth, and then flowers, and finally chamara. First, a lamp consisting of ghee wicks will be waved in front of the deity. Then a single wick lamp with camphor is also offered. The lamps are waved as if to reveal the form of the deity. These lamps represent Agni Tattva, the element of fire. This will be followed by a conch shell filled with ritually sanctified water. This is offered as if to bathe the deities. It represents the Ap Tattva, the element of water. A cloth is offered next. It is offered as if to wipe and dry the Divya Deha of the deities. The cloth represents Vayu Tattva, the element of air, or even the Akasha Tattva according to the school of interpretation. And the fourth is a fragrant flower. After waving around the form of the deity, the flower will be placed at the feet of the deity as a sign of our submission and surrender. The flower represents Prithvi Tattva, the element of earth. And finally, the fifth upachara will be waved around the deities, and that is the chamara, a yak tail fan. Chamara is considered a royal insignia, thus it is also a great upachara for the Raja Rajeshwari of the universe, as mother is addressed in the Shastras. Nirajanam or Arati is much extolled in the scriptures. Yah kuryat shraddhaya vira devya nirajanam naraha shankha bheryadi ninadaihi jaya shabdaischa pushkalaihi yavato divasan vira devya nirajanam kritam tavat kalpa sahasrani durga loke mahiyate yastu kuryat pradipena देवी स्तुति पुरस्सरम आरात्रिकंच संध्यासु देवी लोके महीयते पर्वण्युत्सव काले च देव्या नीराजनं शुभम यः कुर्याद् यश्च तत्पश्येत् स शांतिम उपगच्छति. Scriptures speak about Pancha Nirajanam, Arati with 5 offerings. Pancha Nirajanam Kuriyat Prathamam Deepamalaya. Deepamala is the first upachara with which Aratrikam will be performed. Dhaks are played to announce the holy hour of Aratrikam. These are the ritual drums called dhak in Bengali, which are played in the background. The distinct beats of dhak form an integral part of Durga Puja. After sanctifying the Deepamala, it will be lifted up and waved in front of the deities slowly in circles. Arati is an expression of our devotion to the Divine Mother, our love and our gratitude, our prayers and sincere apologies, all in front of Devi's benevolence and divine intervention. On these occasions, we reiterate our unswerving faith in the unbound love of the Divine Mother. After waving the Deepamala in front of Devi Durga and her Parivara Devatas, the Swamis now turn towards the temple of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna. And then towards Ganga. Next upachara is Karpura Deepa. The Puja Mandap is situated in between the temple of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna and Ganga. While performing Arati, Purohit Maharajis turn towards Thakur's temple, Sri Ramakrishna's temple, as well as towards Ganga, and offer the items to them as well. After Karpura Arati, moving on to the next upachara, that is Arghya Jalam filled in the conch shell. The conch shells contain sanctified water. This is offered as if to bathe the deities. The conch shell represents the conch shell along with the water is a representation of the Aptattva, the element of water. After waving around the deities, the water will be emptied into a Tamra Kunda kept in front. Cloth is taken up next. The Swamis are now turning towards the temple of Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna is the presiding deity of Belur Mutt. and then to the picture of Mother Sharada, and then to Ganga. Lotus flowers are taken up as the fourth upachara. After waving the flowers around the deities, they will be placed at the feet of the deity. A flower represents also our mind, our antakarana. By offering the flowers at the feet of the deity, the message conveyed is the act of self-surrender. The devotee offers his body-mind complex completely at the feet of his Ishta Devata. Chamarupachara follows. Most revered Srimad Swami Gautamanandaji Maharaj, revered President of the Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission, also has joined others in offering the Chamarupachara to Devi Durga. Chamara is the last item of the Sandhya Aarti's Upacharas. While the upacharas are offered to the deities, incense is kept burning all along. All our sufferings and ailments are burnt on the Puja Mandap, where we offer ourselves to the deity in humble submission. With Chamaropachara, evening Aratrikam is concluded. Swamis will prostrate in front of the deities. With Sashtanga Pranama, we offer ourselves to Devi Durga. Prayers from Durga Saptashati. 3 verses from Durga Saptashati will be sung in praise of Bhagavati Durga. The next live telecast from Belur Math will be of the Visarjan Puja in the morning 8 a.m.